is charity shop time, and ta-da! I have a couple of parcels here. I did get something else as well. I did get some dolls, but I wanted to sort of like do a little group of dolls, so I didn't want to do those. So we have a mixture of, well, fashion doll items, shall we call them. So, you know, I'm live for shoes, so I think there's a few pair of shoes in there, so I'm so quite excited about that. But I've also got a doll's house package, which is quite rare to find in the charity shops. It is 12th scale, so it is slightly larger than what I've already got. I do have a 12th scale doll's house, I just never get around to seeing to it, but some of the items might work, so I'm still quite excited. Let's have a look. How much did I pay? I only paid £3 for that package, and I think that was £2, so quite a bargain there. So we're going to go top down and open them. Let's see if I can pair some of these shoes up. There might be some exciting goodies in there. I really can't tell. I don't know whether you can tell. There's so many different things in there. So I mean, I can see some of that, of course. So we're going to go top down, have a little rummage in my charity shop collection. So off we go. So here we are with the charity shop bags. I have actually already started opening it because I started filming it and then realised you couldn't really see it that well. It was a little bit too close, so I've moved the camera up and we started again. So basically I started opening this one. Now, as you can see, I've got this lovely little sofa set, which is in really nice condition. We've got a little bit coming off there, but a bit of glue, that's all that's going to take. Now, these are a great size for the Pepper dolls as well, and probably other small dolls. So you're looking at about a 6-inch, maybe 6 and a bit inch doll will fit really nicely with these. So they are useful for different dolls, not just dolls' houses. This is what made me really want the set. I could see this in here. How cute is that? And it is really well made, actually. It's quite a nice solid one. Some of the dolls' house stuff's not so great, but this is really nice. Again, not quite sure where it's gonna go because my 12th scale is really, it's too small for Cindy, isn't it? Otherwise I'd have put it in Cindy's, but it's too small. But it is really nice, so I'm really pleased I did get it. So what else have we got in here? We've got a little watering can. Sort of a little bit loose on the handle, but it's okay. I'd say that is way too big for that scale. I mean, Cindy could probably get away with that scale, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one yet. The other bits in the box, now I know I mentioned the price before, but you can see there. There are kids' hard toys, perhaps instead of soft toys, I don't know, but that's what they've called it. So we'll get rid of that plastic bag. We've got a little, I don't know, little carpet, little rug. I think it's meant to sort of like imitate a sort of a bear skin or an animal skin rug because of its shape. That's okay, that's fine. But the thing is, that could go in my 1/16 house because it doesn't matter on the scale for things like that. Oh, I've just looked, I've noticed there's something broken. What a shame, because I know it needed a bit of work. We need some handles on it, but I thought this was so pretty. That needs pushing back. I like the colours. In fact, I wouldn't really alter the colours. Maybe a little touch up here and there. The drawer, if I can take it out, it's easy to put handles on. That's really not a problem. It is a shame, though. The glass in here has broken. It could have been just because the way it was all thrown in. It might not have been broken when they put it in. But that can be taken out. You can see just a little bit of acetate in there. In fact, what might be nice if I did take it out, I'm saying that I keep giving myself other jobs, so it comes out like that. Maybe a little curtain. I don't know, maybe if I have got some gingham, very fine gingham, but I'm not sure what colour it is. Might be blue. Yeah, little gathered curtains would look quite nice. I like that a lot. I'm not sure where I'd put it. I'm just looking up whether it would go in one of my others. Possibly could go in the cafe or even the haberdashery store that I've got, the little room boxes. But I just thought it was really nice. Love the colours, love that sort of imagery. Yeah, a little bit of shame about that, but you know, I might even be able to get something that you can use to go over acetate if I decided to do that. But I'm sort of seeing little curtains. The only thing is with curtains, you can't see what's inside, can you? But I do think that would look quite cute. So that little lot for £3 was really, really good, because even the cheapest of cheap doll's house furniture, it's not, you're not going to pay £3 for it, basically, are you? But yeah, so really pleased with that. So that's our little doll's house fan. That was an easy one to look at. This is going to be the chaotic one, because I haven't got a clue what's in here. As you can see, £2 there. Yeah, Mrs. Classes kids hard toys as well. I think obviously people send them stuff to charity shops and they can't like put a pair of doll shoes out and things like that. So I think they must wait till they get loads and then they just package it all together and you get these. But this is like having a little goodie bag, isn't it? It's fun. I like these. I really, really do. Sometimes there's bits in there you don't want. I mean, look, they look like they have actually packaged these up. So we've got some little tiny shoes here. A lot of these shoes are the type that you sort of get cheap sort of from China and things like that. But they do fit Barbie quite often. Sometimes they fit the smaller dolls. Look at a little tiny weeny handbag. Oh, that'd be cute for my Harry dolls, that size. That is super cute. But yeah, some of these will fit, some of them won't. But it's worth a go. I mean, those, to be honest, look so much like a Cindy one. But they feel modern. Does that make sense? In fact, they do look like a Cindy one. I'm trying to think, do the Kid Creation ones have the fastener like that? I can't remember. I'm going to have a quick look at one of my dolls. Bear with me. No, they don't. The Kid Creation ones are the wrapped round Cindy ones. They actually look almost identical to the Cindy ones. They might be. Now, that'd be a find. That'd be a great find. So we're going to move that little bag. And a little bag there that's got had bits in. So there's some shoes there that are definitely going to fit. We'll have to sort my shoe box out and we'll have a look at what we've got at some point. But the shoes are good. Those glasses, they're lol doll, aren't they? That's got to be a lol doll. Getting a bit of paint coming off. Easy enough. I mean, is that a silver or a white paint? I think it is a white, sort of a white pearlescent paint. I've got paints like that. So that's an easy do up if I wanted to. Now this is cute. Whose is this? I don't know. Look at that. Little vanity box. How sweet is that one? I like that one a lot. That'd be a definite keeper. I'm going to put that over with the Cindy ones. Those are my two favourite finds so far. Oh, we've got, what's this? Is this meant to be a little faux, I don't know, a faux magazine perhaps? Not necessarily something I would keep, but it's a bit of fun. What's this? Oh, OG Girls, yeah? Travel journal. So that's nice. I know I don't have one of those dolls, but it fits smart doll size that really nicely. So yeah, that could be a smart doll prop or something. Then we have a tiny passport, which again is the set. Oh, that's so cute. And again, I don't have these dolls, but it's so cute to have, isn't it? And again, it can be sort of our generation. I was trying to think OG. I just gone totally blank then. Obviously, it's our generation. But yeah, that's sort of sweet, isn't it? Look, your little face on it and the little details. It was Reese, whoever Reese is, within that range. So yeah, that's nice. I could always pretend it's a smart doll passport, can't I? So what else have we got? Have we got pairs is the question. We seem to have two of those. It is just a pretend stereo, but could look okay on the side. We have some flippers. I've just dropped something on the floor. We have some flippers, I would say Action Man-ish size. There's no names on any of these things. They feel quite good quality. That's a big foot, isn't it? So I think maybe Action Man, or I don't think Ken's got. Has Ken got any of those? He might have. So they're there. I don't know what it was I dropped on the floor. It was another little shoe. So it's that little shoe actually. That one's on the floor. So there is another one to go with that. Little hairbrush. There's always little hairbrushes in these. Bit of paper for some reason. Yeah, I think that's meant to look like a little backpack, but it looks like there might be something missing there, so I'm not quite sure why it's like that at one end. Something sliding it perhaps, and then it looks like a book at that end. Don't know about that one. Now these are quite cool. Whose are these? Does anybody know whose these are? I'm just looking at that foot size. There is absolutely no indication. Usually they're too small for Rainbow High anyway, but I think they're quite cool. You know, I think they would look nice on Blythe. I've got a Blythe that I've just been doing some work with. She does have some other shoes on at the moment, but let's just see. Yeah, I really like them. They might be going for my Blythe that I'm taking on holiday with us because I think they'd look really cool. So yeah, that's a find, even if it's just for that. I'm well pleased. So yeah, that's another favourite one over there. We have a bucket with some sand in it. Again, a little bit of fun for a prop if you're wanting to do anything like that. We have some very tiny sunglasses. I'm not quite sure who they would fit. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces around me at the moment because I'm sort of trying to sort things out for holidays, trying to sort things out for videos. But this is, it's a little bit big, but it's a little bit funny. They could always sort of have it like that, sort of a little tiny Ari doll or something like that. So it's a tiny doll, that one. So I'll pop that there. We have another ballet slipper. Now, I can't see its friend, so I'm not quite sure about that one. So I think that might be, unless I've dropped that one on the floor as well, that's a solo one. These are nice as well. These are heeled. You can see they're heeled inside. So are these Barbie? No indication at all. There's usually something, isn't there? But they're nice. They're definitely going to be fitting that size fashion doll or the Blythes again. So yeah, they're good, but they've got to have a heel. That's the only thing with that one. Another little tiny weeniest pair of sunglasses. I think these are the little lol dolls. Are these little lol dolls, do you think? They look a bit small because obviously lol dolls have big heads, don't they? We have these, which they sort of scream Barbie, don't we? Got lots of bits of fluff. I think that's probably come out of this hair. I'll clean that up in a minute. They're nice. Again, definitely, it would be a small-footed Barbie, should we say. So these could be some of the cheaper ones. Now, these are super cute. I do have some tiny dolls, and sometimes it's really hard. These might fit midi. I got a midi about, I haven't no. Could be midi Blythe, possibly. They would be sweet. Now these, again, smaller ones. Just says 1 and 2 on them. There is no sign of any names on any of these. Oh, that's a shame, unless I have dropped one on the floor. Because these little tiny weeny ones, that's a lol doll. Well, a tiny lol doll show. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because of the split and everything there. But they do fit some of the small dolls, which would be great. But there's only one, unfortunately. These are all odds, I think. That's a shame there's an odd, because that's like a Shelley type shoe. That fits midi Blythe usually. But yeah, we've got some odd shoes here. I think they just package them up, don't they? Sort of just grab a load and put them together. What we got here? This is tiny. What's this? It looks like it should open. Look at the size of that. Tiniest laptop in the world. Again, I know where that's going. We have tiny dolls. Little Ari doll, sort of tiny computer there. In fact, it's even smaller than that, isn't it? I'm sure I've got somebody that can use that. That's super cute. We have a little hairband. We have a key ring, which I'm not really bothered about. Oh, there's the other boot. I thought there was only one of these. They're nice. They've got to be Barbie, aren't they? I'm saying that. I keep saying that got to be, but then there's no... Usually there's a slit. So this is going to be a pain to put on whichever doll you have. Because I know I don't like to see the split in the back of a boot, but it saves your doll's ankles, so it is sort of worth looking at. I mean, maybe a Blythe could put them on if it's one of the ones with the really slim legs, something like that, so you're not worrying about ankle bending, but you do need to be careful. Or soften them up before you put them on and when you take them off, and then again you're not going to get any ankle breakages. There is another pair. Now, who would these fit, though? Because clearly, somebody with no feet. So they've clearly come off a toy where it just sort of plugs straight onto the legs because there's no foothold there. So, and we have a broken stand, don't know what that is. And we can have a Baywatch adventure with one of the Barbies or something like that. That's, again, just a little bit of fun there. There's a few things here that I'm not going to keep. There's a couple of things that I think need to go in the bin. So let's bring this bag over, including this selection of, I hope, doll hair. I think it is doll hair because it's come out of the brush, hasn't it? So there's a few broken bits and pieces there. Odd shoes.
I always double check though, because sometimes odd shoes, if I've had odd shoes, it's handy, but they're odd ones, so I don't know whether I'm going to stand with them. The other one, oh, that's on the floor. Yeah, that's more what the Kid Creation ones are like. They're sort of, although they're not Kid Creations, they're too small. But, you know, they've got that sort of windy bit. Whereas the traditional Cindy one, I'm just wondering, I have one of my shoe boxes nearish me. Right, this one is a Cindy shoebox. No, it is different. Right, now that is a vintage Cindy ballet slipper. But can you see how soft it is? See, it's not that hard though. And then you look at that, there's not much. In fact, they almost look like they could be the same sculpt, but it is a slightly harder plastic. So unless it's a later generation one, I don't know. I have a feel at some of these others, if these are harder. I've got a white one here that is a little bit harder, but look, even down to the lines. So I'm sort of thinking that they are Cindy. So it was worth £2 just to get a pair of Cindy ballet slippers, even though I do have a few. So that was our find from the charity shop. So all these bits. So I paid £5 for everything there. It's all a bit of fun. Like I say, shoes, I need to try on various dolls, and then they're going to go in the various shoe boxes, because as I mentioned, this is one where I'm now separating all my Cindy shoes, and then I'm trying to sort of, so they get a box each, so it's easier when I do want one. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed my little rummage, my little charity shop find. I'll see you all very soon. I've got to get that crochet tutorial done. I've done the intro, but I've not done the tutorial yet. I really need to sort myself out. But that's it for today. If you enjoy the videos, please like, subscribe and share. And I'll see you all very soon. So bye-bye for now.